back to ToolBelts and Lace. I'm updating you on our basement remodel project, and I thought I'd show you. I got some materials delivered from Lowe's a couple days ago, and I had to drag it all in here because I had to drop it on the end of the driveway. So it was really fun to move drywall by myself. These are 4 foot by 8 foot sheets, and I had to cut them apart because they came 2 in a bundle and drag them one by one into the garage. So then this is the door that's going to be back in the kitchen area, which is right up there. Right up there, that doorway is going to be closed off with this door. I've got the hardware already. I have the paint. I just need to finish sanding it and get it painted and get the hardware installed and get it hung. I have the studs that I will need for the framing of the walls, the new bathroom walls, the moldings for the floor and for the wall. I got a grill gazebo too because it was on sale. I got some insulation. I got the tile Durarock so I can tile the shower. There's beadboard that I'm going to put on the lower portion of the walls to kind of tie it in with the rest of the basement. And then my sink, pedestal sink is right there in 2 pieces. So I got all that, and I'm all set to start cutting my framing. So I'm excited about that, but let me show you what has been done so far. So the electrician was here the last 2 days, and he completed some work for me, so he's all done. And what he did is that these light fixtures here also had one over there. So he removed that for me because we obviously didn't want to turn the bathroom lights on from upstairs at the top of the landing. So he put these 2 new lights in for me. And this is a shower safe LED. And then that's a vent fan over there to remove moisture from the room. So the great thing is, I have some cookies to replace in the wall, but the great thing is that this light up here, these lights are on a dimmer, which is very lovely. So I'm real happy about that. And if you can hear this, no, can't hear it? Well, that's because it's a great vent fan. It's only 2 zones, so it's a really quiet vent fan. It won't make a lot of noise upstairs. So in addition to that, I think I showed you already, we have demoed this wall. The toilet, we had to reconfigure. The toilet's gonna go on this side now, sink here, and then the tub here. So, and then our walls will go that way and this way. And since I have decided that I'm also gonna put a doorway in right here, so that you don't have to go all the way into the bedroom and around to this doorway to get in. So I'm gonna put another barn door there with a window light in it, a frosted window light, so that you can get into it from this little hallway that will be here. So that'll be nice. And inside here, how we resolved the issues here is I had a bunch of, all my internet and cable equipment was up here before. So AT&T came over and they informed me that that box typically goes outside anyway, so it's perfectly safe to be in here, especially if I have a vent to remove moisture. So that got done. I just, put it back there, but to hide it, I put in one of these panels so that if I need to access it for some reason, I can just pop this off and the panel comes right off. But it makes it look nice when you open the cabinet. So, and then I used one of the shelves from this down here, and I just put some brackets on the back of them to hold it straight up and give it some rigidity to hide this pipe that's back here, as you can see. And there's an electrical line back there too, but still have it be functional and usable space in the bathroom, for hand towels, makeup, toilet paper storage, whatever. So that'll be nice. And then in addition, the electrician also put this line in here for me. This is a GFCI protected outlet so that the toilet pump that will be sitting in that little concrete space there behind the wall can be plugged in, and I can unplug it when I need to service it, and I'll have another access panel down in that corner. So that'll be perfectly accessible and hidden behind the toilet, behind the wall. So that'll be great. He put in an outlet here for me so that we have something right next to the sink, and that would be good for curling irons, hairdryer, whatever. And then in addition to that, he moved some outlets for me in the kitchenette area, and I got my cabinets. I haven't leveled them and concreted them together yet, but they're coming on Monday to do the template, so I need to make sure that I get that done. So, but he moved the outlets up for me. My tile backsplash will come up to this line, and it will be perfectly functional. So it's coming right along. and I will update you again shortly. So gonna start priming up some walls today. Happy homemaking, everyone.